Hey everybody, how's everyone doing out there in gaming world tonight? Tonight, we are going to continue, of course, with LEGO Star Wars, because it's the main game to play right now. But I will say, progress is looking pretty good. 77.54% overall game completion. In terms of characters, 319 down, 61 to go. Ships, we have a good majority of the normal ships. Oh, new one to buy. Awesome. Let's pick that up. I've taken 6 of the 9 capital ships and cleared everything on them, so only 3 more of those. So that one we can't... actually, no, I think we can do that one. What about this one? Cantonica, Hexagon, Jakku, okay. And let's go and buy the rumor for this one, why not? We might do a ship takeover later. So we got a few of those left. Mini kits are going well, 25 levels are done out of the 45 total, so 4 movies to go. We'll probably play at least a little bit of one of the movies, maybe do a few story levels tonight because we haven't done that much. I've got 12 to spend, so we might as well just go down the list. But there's the mini kit count, level challenge count. We're actually pretty close to being done. Decent progress on the side missions. About 160 more puzzles. Only a few more trials. Long way from being done with the challenges, though. There's a lot of stuff left on this one. Alright, so I think we will go ahead and get started on whatever mission I'm currently doing, so... Really? I never finished Jakku's space. Well, let's at least get that mission started. I wasn't aware that I hadn't finished that yet. Because I've done space for, like, every part of the map. I hope you... Oh! Wait a minute. Is that the second Death Star? No, that's the first one. Okay, that's the ship I had called in. Okay, for a second I thought we got lucky with a spawn there. Nope, never mind. That's not what I thought it was. Why is it jumping between 2 different objectives? Let's go take these guys out and see what happens. I've been using this ARC 170 for forever now. I need to switch up ships. Okay, so this is the side mission. Okay. I was wondering. So I guess I started it and was too lazy to actually finish it. But I hope you guys have had a good week. Last night was surprising for me because my friend Nick actually... Ooh, already done. Nice. That was easy. Oh, never mind. Resurgent class Star Destroyer. Never mind, that was a little too easy. Boss fight! Let's go take this guy out. But yeah, Nick stopped by. He was going back to North Carolina, and he stopped by, so we got to hang out last night. That was a lot of fun. I have not been out to a bar in, like, several months. And that was the first time since then, and... honestly, I handled it pretty well, given the fact that I haven't done it in so long and don't really enjoy it much anymore. Hey, Invisible! I've been good. How you been doing? I've been watching through a lot of the Prince of Persia videos. Oh, we are taking some damage. side quest are we even... I don't even know what side quest we're on right now, though. Let's circle back around. Oh, this is one where we have to hit it with torpedoes. Which I don't have a ton of.
Take him out, first order style.
Don't be sad about being alive. I mean, I know I've seen some of your Q&As and stuff. That means torpedo. Got it. I'm glad you've been able to do so much videos and streaming and everything. It's good to see all that videos and stuff coming back. How much progress have you made toward the, what is it, like 3,000 hours that you need nowadays? It's like 3,000 hours and a certain number of subscribers to be able to monetize everything. Yep, I watch them when I can. Because that's a game franchise that I never personally got all that into. I know it's getting a remake. One of them is. And I'll probably end up playing that at some point whenever it comes out. I think that might actually be slated for this year. Oh man, that's straight up how you would fight these things back in Battlefront. I've skimmed through the dungeon streams, because that's not something I'm as knowledgeable about either. Not big on, like, dungeon crawling, top-down kind of games like that. Alright, so I gotta go back and talk to this person again. Well, we're gonna do all that work for, like, one character token. I haven't really done anything on Jakku, so since this is putting us there, might as well start with Jakku tonight. Alright, we got a character. Awesome. So is it in... Oh, we don't need the Death Star there, so it's on Nima Outpost. 4,000 public hours. Oh, you're making progress. I feel like you'd have more than that, because you get a lot of views on some of the videos and some of the streams. Alright, Nima Outpost. By the way, let's look at the Galactic Map so I can show you guys what we've got here. New Territories is where it was. The Slice is done. Rishi Maze is done. Arcanus is almost done. Trailing Sectors is making good progress. I've been to all 3 planets to some degree. Yeah, Pisana's done. Okay. So I finished Pisana and I finished Dakar. Naboo is not done. It is missing several things here in Theed. The Western Reaches, I've cleared Dagobah. Utapau is close. Just a few more bricks that are part of a side mission that I can't finish yet. Mustafar I haven't touched. I haven't even finished space there, so we got a long ways to go on Mustafar. Bespin I haven't touched. Hoth is pretty close to being done. Crate is fairly close. Yeah, Crate's made decent progress. Takadana, good progress has been... Actually, it really hasn't. There's a lot of side missions I haven't touched. Coruscant is looking good. It's getting close to being done. Not too many things left. Jakku, I haven't done much of yet, so we will start out on Jakku today. Endor, I don't think I've touched. Yep, Endor I really haven't touched. Kef Beer is done. Acto is good progress made there. And Hexagon I haven't touched. Probably gonna do Hexagon last because, you know, it's the end of the franchise and all.
Be careful.
I don't know if it works quite that way to where they, like, pay you anything right when you hit that threshold. I mean, the thing for me is, when I got monetized, however long ago, must upload 4,000 hours and publicly publish them, okay. Because I think it was different back when I did it. Though it's taken me until really like 2020 to start. Oh! What the heck is that thing? To start really making anything, thanks to streaming especially. Is that thing a collectible? No. Okay, well, this is easy enough. Die! Die!
Come on, Kenobi.
Who wanted
Better
this?
than that.
Oh, they've been uploaded and edited for that long. How many public hours do I have? To be honest, I, like, legitimately never look at my analytics. I know I probably should. So I have, like, no idea where any of my stats are. GM is probably not how it should be. I should probably look more at that. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare and a half to get through. Okay, let me think about this for a second.
This is easy.
Don't say that, Boba Fett. This looks like it's going to not be fun. Unless... Okay, does at least knocking this off probably give me a ladder I can rebuild? Yeah, okay, then that's not bad. Yeah, I never even really look at my analytics. At least Boba Fett can fly. Has anyone watched Book of Boba Fett? Is it any good? I mean, as much as a Star Wars fan that I am, I don't have Disney Plus. Oh, that hurts. At least we got that. Oh, come on. Almost. Come on. Can't be doing that. Ooh, BioShock. Yeah, BioShock. I played some of Infinite with a friend before, and I think I might have played some of the original, again, with a friend. I've never owned any of them. Visual novels. I think I'd probably like them more if if Ratalaika wasn't, like, trying to ruin them. Also, why am I not playing as Obi-Wan? Because he can double jump.
This will be easy.
The ability to double jump definitely helps. But, like, for me, the only visual novel games I've really played so far have been the Ratalaika ones that are super easy platinums. Okay, well that was more difficult than it should have been. Oh, we got it. Django. Oh, yeah. From Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Alright, we were at 950. 951. So our goal is to reach 1,000 tonight, which means we need another 49. So we really gotta get moving. That's our goal, is to hit 1,000 tonight. I don't know if it'll happen, because we're starting to get into... Well, I mean, we're starting to get into some of the nitty-gritty, but we're also... It's a lot of planets still to go that have easy stuff on them. And then there's still 4 movies worth of bricks and missions to do, so we'll have to see. Alright, we need a scavenger. I love how that thing, like, does so much damage to you. You would think they'd want to make it a little bit safer. Ooh, what do we have here? Let me guess, need a force character. Oh, wait. Do I? Or is that a gonk pad? That is not a gonk pad, that is a switch. Oh, yeah, we do need a force character, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a force character.
Quite a treat.
Come on. Come on, Obi-Wan. Get it on the ledge. Okay. Let's see if there's another one that we can use that might be working a little bit better. Oh. Maybe we didn't have to do that. Yeah, pull this lever. Oh, okay, so it wasn't as much of a, I guess, traditional puzzle, you could say. Break that apart. Got it. Nice. Spellbreak? Battle Royale? I mean, I've never heard of it, but I'll be curious to see it. I mean, take your time with stuff. It's not going to hurt anything if you take your time, make sure the quality's real good on them, and you'll really be able to keep growing, because you've done well so far with a lot of, like, views and stuff for starting back, and for, like, early days. Because, I mean, it takes a while to build up larger numbers. But you've at least got the drive and the motivation for it, which is a good place to start. Well... Can I climb up the sand dunes? I can. Okay, that's probably not how I was supposed to get this, but I don't care. That's another one down. Alright, we got one up there. And I see force platforms. Thought for a second that was the Wandering Wookiee. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Maybe right here? Yeah, this should work. But the LEGO Star Wars streams have been doing really well recently. Like, thank you guys for watching them. They've been doing, like I said, quite well. Not necessarily, like, during the time of the stream, but in, like, the aftermath of them. They tend to do quite well, which is surprising.
Isn't this fancy?
Stray... I feel like that's one of those games that I remember, like, vaguely hearing about when they first announced it, and it had people excited.
Of course he's mad at you.
Alright, is that a scavenger panel? It is.
Right.
And then it just, like, kind of disappeared? Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but it feels like there's been several games like that. It's like how I felt like Ghostwire was not necessarily like a shadow release or anything, but one that I wasn't really expecting. Or not even that I wasn't expecting, just I honestly kind of forgot about.
Use the same capacitor. Just pull.
Okay, so where does this go? I mean, clearly this is going to need to be used for something. I already cleared that at some point. Because it's presumably some form of power generation.
And keepers.
Oh, thank you for pointing that out to me. That looks easy enough. That actually is quite easy to get to. I just need to switch to a character with a grapple hook. I do think it's weird though that they have someone different for like Boba Fett's voice and stuff. Third person with a stray cat in a cyberpunk dystopian world. Maybe that's not the game I'm thinking of. Which, like, speaking of games and stuff, who else watched the Sony, the showcase? Whatever it was, whatever you want to call it, the State of Play? That was a pretty solid one. There is some definite excitement in there. I mean, I know that it was kind of really heavily, like, almost a VR showcase for the VR2. Yeah, I don't usually play side-scrollers either. Yeah, it was almost like showing off a lot of the stuff for the PSVR 2. But like at the same time, there's some pretty good looking games on there. I mean, Resident Evil 4 Remaster, Remake. Oh, I can't wait for that. Like, that's going to be a day one for me. Resident Evil 4, I love Resident Evil 4. That is going to be a day one. Game looks great so far.
How delightful.
Definitely excited for that. Ooh, what do we have back here? Anything? Just another way out. Man, we're already up to 958. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 looks great. Plus, it's going to get some kind of VR content. Plus, it looks like we're getting Resident Evil Village VR. Which, while I haven't played much of Resident Evil 8, I played some with Lizard Guy over Christmas time last year. We didn't make it too far in it, but we were having fun with it. We have yet to be clapped by Lady Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu. So yeah, we didn't play super far through. We got through like the early village stuff, I remember. So I wonder if that's the DLC they were hinting at all this time, because I know they said they were gonna do DLC for the game, but I feel like we really haven't heard anything about it since they said that. Okay, that's 2 of our targets. Yeah, I feel like we haven't heard really much about that since they first announced it. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the other 2 targets. So there's 2 on the inside. We know where those 2 are. But question is, where are the other 2? They up here? Some of these target shooting ones can be a little bit tricky. Like, some of them are actually fairly well hidden. Okay, I see 3 of the targets. I got 3 of them. I don't know where the 4th one is. It's usually, like, up higher or something. Swan Song turned out to be a disaster. I want to say that might be the one that All the Shinies is playing. He's a guy that does, like, really big, like, 100% stream Let's Plays of games, mainly for, like, trophy purposes and for completion purposes. I want to say that's what he's playing right now, and I didn't really know anything about it, but I can safely say from what I've watched, it doesn't really pique my interest too much. Doesn't really look like my kind of game. Okay, where is that fourth target? This one is being a little bit elusive. I wonder where that thing is. Is that it right there? Oh, wow. Oh, that was staring me in the face this whole time. There we go. Legacy of Kain. Have not played those. I'm definitely, in general, stuck with, like, a fairly small overall selection of different games. I mean, I play, you know, a lot of first-person shooters. I play some RPGs. Fallout, of course. Some action-based games. What do we have here? I see a thing on the ground, which likely means that we need a power... That's probably what we need the power generation for. It's probably hidden somewhere else. It's kind of cool, though. You can blow up, like, all the ships and stuff just laying around, all the junk. Get some caps for... Caps. Fallout on the mine there. Oh, that looks interesting. There's a bird flying around. Oh, he's got a brick. Okay. But yeah, there was that. There's, what was it, a Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West? Something Horizon that's going to be VR. I feel like there were a couple others, too. So it was a pretty good state of play. And of course, we can't forget that they announced Final Fantasy 16, so I'm sure that's going to have some people hyped. Again, that's not a franchise I'm really familiar with either. Surprising, well, maybe not surprisingly, or I guess sadly might almost be a better word because that's such a well-known, famous franchise. And then they announced, what was it, like a Street Fighter game, which I have no interest in because fighting games are not something that I play. Breath of the Wild into a full-out genre. Yeah, it's definitely not the only one, and like, Breath of the Wild, I couldn't get into it. What is that? Are you coming under attack from something? Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, I just couldn't get into it. It's like how they're trying to make Death Stranding into its own version of games or its own genre. The Delivery Man Simulator games. I know he called it something else, like isometric multiplayer, or I want to say he actually just straight up said a new genre called Strand games. Ah, there's our button. So there's several of them hidden in the desert. It's one of those. So there's that one back there. We just gotta reveal them all. So there's one there and one there. Then we just gotta find the other two. Yeah, I could not get into Breath of the Wild. I tried to play it a bit. Just couldn't do it. Didn't get any real interest in it. Come on now. Where are those other two? Probably underneath another spacecraft or something. Having the blaster's nice, though. Just shoot everything from further away, clear it off the map. That's not something I can destroy. Is that all of them? Yeah, it is. There we go. I don't know how I didn't see those in the from the beginning. Self-inflated, overestimated, overblown. It's definitely, people love it. Survival, boss rush, horror genre. Horror strikes me as a surprise for a Legend of Zelda game. But I mean, when it came to Nintendo, I was never really, like, big into Zelda compared to Mario. Mario was always the one that I played and grew up on. Alright, we're at 961, so we're making good progress. Half an hour, we already knocked out like 10 or 11 bricks. We might be able to hit that 1000th night. That'd be excellent progress. What the heck? Are you a Jedi? No, you're not a Jedi, you're just from that species of one of the characters. That seems suspicious. That might end up... Unless... Is it further back? Oh, there's a whole nother layer. Aha! They did a good job with the optical illusion there.
This is sufficient payment.
It's calling it Souls-like. I mean, it's just that Souls has become the, like, go-to name for any game that's difficult, that has that kind of combat to it. As it has a little bit of that combat design from what I remember. I mean, I didn't play it that much, but... And I guess it has a little bit of Souls-type combat to it, but... I mean, you're definitely correct on that, that Souls games were not the first ones to be difficult.
This is easy.
They weren't even anywhere close to being the first ones to be difficult. Because difficult games have been around since the start of gaming. Alright, we've done most of what's here. There's one right there, and then there's 3 more down there. And we can just follow this marker for our quest. Let's talk to you. And, yep, we gotta head down into the actual little outpost area. Let's head on down there. Yeah, not much left on this planet, which is good. Was that one up? It's up on top of that, not tower, well, kind of tower-looking thing. And we got one over here. Let's knock this one out. Okay, I see a red switch. I see several red switches, so I see a force puzzle. There's a guy over there. Let's activate his side quest. I don't know who he is. Oh, is he? I think he's one of the guys from episode 7. Okay, so we got... I see 3 switches. There's probably a 4th one somewhere.
Hello there.
This looks simple enough. And it's being weird. Okay. So this one I might have to stand on. Unless I can get this to fall on it. Nope. Okay, that works. Oh, okay, there was one down here. Okay, that's 2. Then we put this one here. Still trying to figure out what that power core was for. Any game with counterattack, arena, fighting style will be renamed Batman. I mean, just the whole thing is that nowadays there are just the certain games that people remember the most that, like, created... Well, not created, but just are the, like, modern-day genre-defining games. It's like how, you know, Doom and Wolfenstein were sort of the original... Some of the original pioneers of the old-school first-person shooter. Resident Evil and Silent Hill were the first survival horror games. Some of the first survival horror, not the only ones. So now we just get to a point where we refer to basically anything within certain types of gameplay as being of that type. So like everything's a clone of Resident Evil, or it's a clone of Dark Souls, Soulsborne, or it's a clone of Star Wars, I don't know.
I heard.
I'm not being paid.
Why is there stinky stuff there? That's weird. Okay, so there's a power core right there. I bet we'll need that for something. Ooh, what do you have for me?
Locked himself in the storehouse to browse in peace. If you're in a hurry,
You played 3 games on PS1. You still can't beat them. Those old school games, they were hard. Like, they were known for being way harder back in the old days. There's no doubt about that. Alright, so that is a key card. And it goes in here? Yep. I mean, Doom, I've never played much of,
There you are, you caught in the
but I've heard great things about, like, the new ones.
You're
Bounds us.
So did he get off the hook because he offered them trampolines? Oh, we need a scoundrel.
quite the mix. Trample.
Alright, we can do that. Wolfenstein, I actually do like the modern Wolfenstein games. I find them to be pretty fun. Certainly not for everyone, but I do like the direction they've taken with the modern ones. Well, some of the modern ones, for that matter. Because I think they did a pretty good job with the New Order. Definitely enjoyed New Order. New Colossus was fun. Because it expanded on some of the gameplay, even though it's definitely a harder game. Old Blood was okay, but it was more of a spin-off anyway. But then we got Young Blood, and that game is just, not the best. Okay, so gotta figure out what to do here. Does that have anything to do with these jars? Because we need to hit a switch somewhere to turn this thing off. Or are we just supposed to jump in? Oh, you know what? I can just force hit it. It's a little bit random as to sometimes when it works like it's supposed to with that.
Fancy.
Genre Evolution leading game would be Unreal Tournament, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I could see that for Crash. Well, I would say that, I mean, I guess it was kind of an expanded version of, like, older Mario-type games.
This will be easy.
Oh, there's a target in there.
So uncivilized.
Feel like it's gonna be... It's like Mario, I think, is always heavily gonna be considered a genre-defining game in that sense. Probably like The Sims for simulation-based games. Yeah, I gotta figure out where that core goes to.
That is not why I'm here.
Alright, so we gotta get... Ah, almost. I can get the angle on it, though. I love how he just, like, ground pounds. There we go.
I'll do this one.
Up to the top. And got it.
Deserve bounty.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting if we someday had a game that was like that, where they actually let you play as the villain or something. Or just any other side. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever be allowed to happen. But I agree, I mean, I think it would be interesting because there's two sides to everything, so... Everything has two sides to it. And again, you have, you know, the modern Call of Duties have taken the Germans out of multiplayer and changed it to enemy team. Because I guess people are offended about having to play as Nazis in a World War II video game. So that's how society is now.
When they find out you got trampolines. So, be careful.
Thought you could bring a trampoline into my system without me noticing, did ya? Hand it over, hotshot.
Oh yeah, any of you guys been following the whole Actman Quantum TV thing? That whole shit show?
Don't let him damage those trampolines.
Oh, you're gonna damage my trampolines? It's on now, bro. Yeah, that whole thing has gotten insane. It's like Quantum literally posts blatantly offensive things that go well beyond, like, they go into threat territory, which is not covered by free speech, and then tries to do takedowns on anyone that talks about him. And Actman goes in and fights for all of YouTube, pretty much, with the whole copyright abuse. Because that's the biggest problem with it, is that he abuses the copyright system. And they claim to have found nothing wrong. Because it's also YouTube. I mean, there have been many times in the past where there were those, like, days where you'd have some random unknown group decide to copyright strike, like, every video on the internet of certain games or media suddenly. And usually they get dealt with eventually. Hey, Lan. I mean, not a civil war over playing Nazis, but they're definitely, supposedly that's what happened with Vanguard, was they were afraid that people would be offended by having to play as Nazis and Japanese in a World War II game. And this is, of course, coming from a franchise that used to, in, like, World at War, if you played as the Germans in the multiplayer and you won, I want to say they had Hitler voice clips in it. Well, it's sad how far Call of Duty's fallen, but we kind of know that now. However, I will say, I am intrigued by the trailers for Modern Warfare 2. I am intrigued. I don't have my hopes up, but I am at least a bit intrigued. Now, if they gave us just the old, original Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, I would play that. Because I spent so much time on that. You're not a fan of Final Fantasy VII. Creator of the exploration genre. So was Ico before Shadow of the Colossus? Because I know that they kind of go together a bit. Okay, why does the Death Star keep following me? Oh wait, I think I can get rid of it. That's getting annoying. Go away. You're not wanted here. Thumbnails. I mean, I don't have any really good way to do, like, super complicated thumbnails or anything. I mean, I feel like my thumbnails are fine for, like, trophy videos. For platinum trophies. I mean, I don't have editors for anything. I don't pay anyone to make thumbnails. I don't really have that kind of money on me. What side are we playing on here? Wait, what side are we playing on? Are we playing, like, both sides here or something? Oh, that's buggy. I'm confused. What side am I... Did I win that? I'm confused. I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's the Gonk droid. Is that supposed to be a Squid Games reference? Oh, it's the final one? Oh, okay. Yeah, is that supposed to be like a Squid Game reference there? Gonkbo instead of Gongbu? If so, I approve. Shadow of the Colossus was the prequel. Okay. Shadow of the Colossus is pretty good. It's worth playing. I have not played Ico, or Eco, however it ends up being pronounced. Tore your Achilles heel? Oof. That does not sound like a good time. Oh boy. There is a lot of stuff here. This is not a particularly big area. I feel like it's... I don't know how hard it's going to be to find stuff. I see what looks like a secret pathway.
Does anyone copy? Hit the button to respond.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have a puzzle here.
Requesting permission to land. Repeat the code back to confirm.
Is it a Simon Says type game? Green, purple, white. Okay, it is a Simon Says.
First sequence
Probably 3 rounds.
resume communication when ready.
Probably 3 rounds. Ending makes or breaks it. I guess, but like... The gameplay's fun in it. Like, it was unique at least. It was different. Yellow. Blue. Purple. White.
Second sequence.
Done?
Security here is pretty tight. There's
One more.
whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this thing. Final code incoming. You know the drill. Repeat to confirm.
Green. Blue. Yellow. Purple, white. Green. Blue. Yellow. Purple. White.
Final sequence.
Done.
Entering facility bay. I am B. Here you go. Oh.
Okay. Got it. Got a new ship. That's cool. Deja Vu. I'm not singing that. You know the one. That was a meme like 2 or 3 years ago. We ain't singing that. Well, it would be possible we could later, but I'm not intoxicated yet, so maybe later. Okay, so there's a switch down there. So I need a Jedi for that.
Well, isn't this quite the treat?
It might be multiple switches. So actually, let me go down there with Boba Fett, hit the switch. That'll work. I mean, for me, when it comes to spoilers, I usually try not to spoil myself unless it's something that I don't care as much about. Like, there's some media out there I don't care as much if I spoil myself on because it's stuff that I'm maybe not as invested in or whatever. But sometimes there are things that I don't want to spoil. Like, I mean, I've talked about before how I pretty much deliberately held off on playing or even really looking at anything, any content whatsoever for Ghost of Tsushima until I could get it on PS5 because I really wanted to only play it on PS5 and experience the superior version of it. And I am not sad about waiting. Like, the game was amazing, and I am glad I got to experience it in its best possible version. I mean, but yeah, I'll look at spoilers for some things sometimes. But I try to not. I try to figure things out on my own if it's a more confusing story or something. So I may have to look up everything for Attack on Titan because only the first season is on it's on Netflix. And I know there's other options to watch it, but I'm also lazy. And don't want to pay for any other subscription service. I guess technically I don't pay for Netflix because I password share that one with my parents. Because I don't really use it that much anyway.
I don't work for free.
Now that Netflix is cracking down on that.
Trademark pending.
Almost. Okay, that's going to be a tricky jump. Never mind. Got it first try. Oh, that's a welcome to Mustafar. Deja Vu. Already seen it. Yeah, it was like a meme song from a couple of years ago. Or it was like the main word in like a meme song. Alright, so we gotta figure out where are we headed. We gotta find, is it Bosk? Is that who we're looking for? Yeah, it is. I could have just looked at the screen and figured that out. At least this area seems to be relatively, I guess, linear would be the right word. And it is kind of nice to have an area that's a little more like this every now and then. Something that's a little bit easier. Okay, so we need a key card. Note that for later. Well, there's the key card.
What's that?
Can Obi-Wan pull that down with the Force?
This will be easy.
He cannot, so we need one more thing on top of it. There's one. That should be simple enough to get, though. So it's actually a different name than that, technically, from the translation. Again, I don't know any Japanese, so I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Which I find to be ironic, given that I am partly Japanese, but I know nothing of Japanese. I mean, I don't even think my mom knows any Japanese either, and she's, you know, half Japanese, so I don't think she has any knowledge of it. My grandmother can still speak it fine and fluently. I think she's the only one that can.
What have we here?
But I remember Attack on Titan, the main reason I learned about it back in, like, college was legitimately because... Okay, that's a lower ledge we have to jump down to. I kind of want to clear the upper stuff first. Was because we legit had to watch the first couple episodes of it for, like, an English 101 class in college. Okay, this looks obnoxious. This could be a little tricky. Because the net thing... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought that there were not nets on the rest of it. But no, there are nets on all of them. I did not think there were. Okay. There might just be one more that I have to switch out up top. Oh, nope, there's not. Okay, that was easy. That was easier than I expected.
Isn't this fancy?
Got it. Another brick. Dang, we at 972. Progress is going fairly well here. Okay, so we got a few more that we need to go back for here. You can feel your armor melting. That's probably not a good thing. It sounds like you need to sue the Republic for health issues or something. I don't know. You can sue people for anything these days. You can sue someone for hot coffee splashing you. Because, yes, that's a thing that's happened. Hey, gaming simp. Singing a lullaby can get you copyright strikes. Honestly, that's not even surprising. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Because having any music from Star Wars can lead to getting a copyright notice. Not a strike, but a notice. And it happens on most of the streams that I've done for this game. Now, I mean, I can edit it out, but that takes time, like, for the edits to process and for the videos to be fully readied up, and it's annoying. But not all of them do it, like, only some of them do, which is really weird that it's so inconsistent. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my powers! Has anyone ever watched, the final battle from Episode 3, but put through Japanese Google Translate? It's honestly hilarious. Like, that was a good time. There's our wandering Wookiee friend. There's one back there that we gotta go get. Oh yeah, it's like, you buy the copy and then use it, and then they get mad at you and try to copyright strike you, despite the fact that you own a copy of the game. Very much true, that's exactly what they'll do to you.
So uncivilized.
And the Depp Herd trial, I mean, I didn't follow it that heavily. Neither of them made themselves look, you know, good in the trial or by any means. But Depp was definitely... they made the correct decision with him winning the trial. Yeah, that's totally fine. Like, I mean, not not everyone's a Star Wars fan, especially the newer Star Wars movies are not the best. Okay, so we got to build up to that. Are there even enough? Yeah, there's enough. But I am glad that Johnny Depp won. And I mean, all of it's so screwed up because, especially at the beginning, he just got, you know, completely screwed over by the fact that, like, movies decided not to cast him or whatever. So he lost out on Fantastic Beasts and on, of course, whatever was going to be the final Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Because it was the messed up culture of he was considered guilty until proven innocent. And that's not how it's supposed to be. But thankfully in the end, he ended up winning. I'm glad about that. And he also probably is going to end up helping a lot of people because it proved that, you know, some of the Me Too stuff has its issues, or the believe all women kind of stuff. She tried to claim things that all turned out to be false. Nearly had his life ruined over it, but he was able to fight back for it. So I have no idea what we're down here. Oh, like the Mary Sue stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how Rey was. It's not that I didn't like Rey overall as a character. Later movies just did really stupid stuff. Made some big mistakes. I mean, Rogue One was great. I love Rogue One. Force Awakens is okay. But it's basically a rehash of Episode 4. Which isn't the worst thing in the world by any means, but I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, a lot of it was just the jumbled plot ideas that they had to switch things up several times because you had different directors. It was just all kind of a mess of a creation. Excuse me, mess of like a creation process. And they make just incredibly stupid choices like killing off Admiral Akbar in the absolute worst possible way, off screen, with like nothing to show for it, and replace him with purple-haired bitch. And then you have your whole 30 minutes, so 1/5 the movie on Canto Blight that's just social commentary for the purpose of social commentary. And then part of the reason The Rise of Skywalker struggled was because they literally had to spend the entire movie fixing everything wrong with The Last Jedi. That's a big part of the reason why that one suffered. Because you had to fix everything wrong with The Last Jedi. And I will admit, with The Last Jedi, I didn't really have any major issues with it. Ooh, this looks interesting. That's an astromech panel. I didn't have any major issues with it like the first time I saw it. But then I rewatched it, knowing more about it, and it was like, yeah, movie has some issues. Okay, this looks like a puzzle. I bet we need these to be plugged in order to move power around. Logic means nothing anymore. You're guilty until proven guilty. Yeah, I see what you mean by that. And I will admit, being a loner, yes, things get lonely sometimes. I won't deny that. Like, there are times where I get a little bit lonely not having anyone else, but it has its advantages. Gives me time to do the things I love doing, like gaming. That I probably wouldn't, you know, have much time for otherwise. If I was still in a relationship or anything, especially with certain people that I no longer associate with. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna need one more. Ah, you hit it. You sneaky, sneaky sneakster. American populace has decreased in number since the start of 2020. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to continue decreasing no matter what. That's... Regardless of anything that happens, that's going to keep changing, because we're the most diverse country in the world. People from all over the world come here for various reasons. Most diverse country in the world, I'm pretty sure, so it's going to keep changing. The one good thing... well, good and or bad thing, depending on who you ask, is that we're probably the one advanced country that won't suffer a population collapse. Because all the other ones are losing their population very quickly. Well, maybe not very quickly, but they're losing their populations, you know? And eventually, they're all below whatever it is, like the reproduction rate or whatever it's called that they need to have. We're like the only one that exceeds it. Or is fairly equal to it. Okay, so let's see what's in here. I want to see what's in here. Whoa, okay. Bounty hunters. Well, that came up out of nowhere. Get rid of all of them. And it looks like we got a puzzle. Wonderful. One with C-3PO.
Hello, I am C-3PO. How may I help you? I can certainly be of assistance here.
And what exactly was the purpose of that? That literally served no purpose. I can't possibly understand what that was for. Focus on your education and goals over making a family. Yep, that's fair. I'm kind of in that point right now. Not with the education part of it, but with the focusing more on myself aspect. Again, like, you know, being single, it's definitely got its advantages. Okay, so this goes in the center, I think. Yes. That is our center panel. Okay, nope, that one's in place. Where are the other two? Well, there's a golden thing in the corner that we're gonna have to break. Where's the... Oh! Wait, is that not? Oh, well, okay. Thought that was gonna be an Easter egg or something, but guess not. Okay, I gotta figure this one out. Ah, there's one. I don't know how I didn't see that one. It was literally staring me right in the friggin' face. Where's the last one? It's over in the corner here. Ah, there's a shiny gold object that we have to blow up. I got you, game.
Jetpack mechanic, delivery man.
I got you, game. Let me go ahead and put this in position. Hi, sweet plays. All the doomsday scenarios, human race dying because it got sick of itself. I mean, it's weird, but it also, I think I could see that making sense to some degree. Okay, so is that everything? Yeah, that's everything on this side of the map. Let's head on. You're playing LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens. Nice, nice. That is a much shorter experience than what I'm currently dealing with. Okay, it says there's one more down there, but I might just have to get that one later. I don't know how to get to it. Unless maybe I jump... Oh, yeah, I bet I can jump off right around here. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out exactly where it is. That one, I don't know. We're going to save that one for later. I don't want to think about that at this exact moment. I'll figure it out a little bit later. Okay, we got a C-3PO door.
What's behind door number 2?
Tatooine Deserts. Oh, I don't know if I got that one. I have no idea if I have that key.
C-3PO. How may I be of assistance?
I mean, this one is absolutely worth playing. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot. Is it this one? Oh, thank God. That was a lucky guess. Easy brick.
Oh, wonderful.
That was a very lucky guess. I didn't think that would actually work. I did not know if I'd have it or not. I mean, this game is a lot of fun, and honestly, I don't mind the amount of work that I'm having to do for the 100% overall. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's a little repetitive at times, don't get me wrong. But I'm generally enjoying it because I am enough of a Star Wars fan. It's not like, say, LEGO Batman 3, where it just dragged on and it wasn't stuff that I really enjoyed. Because that's just not really a franchise that I'm as knowledgeable on or interested in. And why is there a giant spider? Just had to be a spider. I'm sure that's going to make some arachnophobes unhappy. Actually, no, I don't think it's a spider, because I think it's... I think it only has 6 legs. Yes, it only has 6 legs, never mind. So it's a different kind of bug or animal. It ain't a spider, though. One of my coworkers has, has several pet spiders. She's got several pet tarantulas.
That was very unpleasant.
I feel like that wouldn't be that appealing, though, because you can't take them out and play with them. As tarantulas are super fragile, for one. Like, that's the first problem, is they're super, super fragile. And I know that a lot of them aren't actually poisonous.
I'm not being paid.
But some of them are. And I still wouldn't want to be bitten by one. You know, they wouldn't be cute and cuddly, and you can't play with them or anything.
I'll say another thing.
Key card, okay? And to me, that's no fun. Ooh, shiny silver. And I already know that whatever music is going on in here is going to get copyrighted, unfortunately. You got rid of your arachnophobia long ago, that's good. I don't fear them either. They don't bother me. You know, they just mind their own business. They eat all of the bugs. Otherwise, would be overrun by bugs. Our planet would be. Natural selection finally working for that other part. Yeah, maybe. I think people can adapt, though. And deal with any scenario. I think there will always be people around and people that want to live. Alright, we got 3 switches. It's one of these puzzles. So that one's... So it's 4, 2, 3. That's our code. I've gotten good at these. So it's 4... 2... Wrong button. There we go. 3. Easy enough. Easy peasy puzzle. Yeah, insects aren't the same thing, but I mean they're technically considered animals, and so are humans. Technically speaking, if we're going down to a purely biological definition, which I probably shouldn't be trying to lecture anyone on biology because I fucking hated biology. Mostly because I had a horrible teacher who was a piece of shit, needs to go burn in hell. I mean, I'm confident that he will be burning in hell, but he needs to. Alright, gas, radiation. Now that's a little bit surprising, like... Well, no, I want to say they actually clarify in the movies that the stormtrooper helmets don't filter out toxins. So actually, they made a canon thing there. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Step back.
I see you, game. Alright, we need to be playing as a droid. Something that doesn't get affected by this. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. It's like barely not close enough. You've been facing some bugs in Force Awakens. Yeah, that's, unfortunately, that's a common thing in LEGO games. A lot of them have bug issues. And this one certainly does. This one has quite a few. It doesn't have anything game-breaking anymore, but I think it did, like, when it released. Okay, got that one done.
I can certainly be of assistance here.
Yeah, this one, I know it did when it came out. It had problems. Okay, so there's one up further, and there's one back there. Question is... It's going to be platforming. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen here. Yeah, that's what the... Yep, it is. Okay, I see what we're doing. I see what you want me to do. Number of people finishing themselves using the subway stations is increasing a lot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're definitely not apes. The very Deja Vu graded the format. GIF didn't name it with JIF. Well, JIF, isn't that a peanut butter brand? So they probably couldn't, if I had to guess. Maybe just give them the benefit of the doubt, even if it's not earned, but I'm pretty sure that's a peanut butter brand. Alright. Let's see if we can get on this platform. Getting on this platform wasn't the problem, it's the rest of the platforms that's going to be a problem. I don't know how I survived that. This is bringing back some Rocket Power Beach Bandits flashbacks. Ew, okay, hold on.
Bounty hunter, jetpack.
Yeah, this is straight up bringing some Rocket Power Beach Band splashbacks, because there were a few missions toward the end of the game where you had to platform over, like, lava areas. Back then, the controls were not so good. And they still struggle today, unfortunately. Sometimes the game's just like, nope. Like there. He ain't doing what he's supposed to. Come on, Mr. Fett. Do I just have to hang on to the ledge? Yeah, it only sometimes lets me jump, so... Oh, well. Skip that platform. No. There we go. Well, that's the main problem with these grapple characters is they don't always have a double jump like the Jedi do, because the Jedi would be able to make that no problem, but some of these Ascension Gun characters don't really have that option. I just call everything by the way it used to be in the old days, like, you know, this is the Ascension Gun character. He's also technically a hover character because he can hover a bit, even though hover isn't what it was in the old games. Please tell me this is going to be a ladder, so I don't have to do that again. Good. Okay, switch back to Obi-Wan.
Isn't this quite the treat?
So Jif is a peanut butter brand, I was correct. And we just had a massive peanut butter recall here, so I had to throw out my container of peanut butter, which I only owned because I was sick and couldn't really eat anything else. So I went ahead and threw it out. So I don't want no salmonella. Salmonella, I assume, is probably not a good time. I've never had salmonella, but I've had food poisoning. And I assume it's just as bad or worse. Ooh, that was a trickiness. But we got it. We did it. No problemo. Bugs always seem to be on PlayStation. That's how it is for some games. I don't know as much about the LEGO games in terms of that. I feel like it's always just like kind of been a thing that LEGO games are known for having bugs. I feel like it's just kind of always been a LEGO thing regardless of the console. Maybe it was more prevalent because I only ever played the old LEGO games on a PS2. Like the early ones were PS2 and then Wii. But not on any sort of Xbox console. Because, I mean, for those who don't know, I think I mentioned this before, but I owned a 360 for a while, for several years. But I ended up eventually selling it and getting a second PS3 for boosting purposes, because honestly, the 360 wasn't serving me any real purpose by that point. Didn't have any real use for it anymore. It's about the only things I played on it. Oh, it's a 4 targets. I see 2 of them. Let's blow everything up, move it around. Yeah, I see 2 of them. I see 3 of them. Oh, wait, there's the 4th one. I got it. At least I found him quickly this time. Got it. When a game-breaking bug is going out and buying a fully new copy. When expansions exist, it's a full re-release. I don't think I ever rebought a game with, like, modified variants on it. I know what you're talking about, though. Like, I know of games that did that. Like, several games have done that. Like, didn't Silent Hill 2 do that? Like, the original version of it either had something wrong or was lacking an ending or something like that. Then they re-released it later with more content. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to... I don't know if this is the way we're supposed to do this, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. Probably not the way we're supposed to, but I don't care. We got it. As long as we get our brick, I don't care how it's earned. Now, how am I supposed to get to that one? That one's stumping me right now. So I don't know how I get to that one. And this feels suspicious out here. That it's out here at all. This music is definitely going to get me copyrighted, so that's fun. It's going to take weeks to fix the issues because they'll copyright every individual segment that has it. I wonder... Okay, I've got a crazy idea. Oh, can I go through that? Is that a door I can go through? Oh, it's not. Okay. Just wanted to check. Alright, I've got an idea for this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Sims 2 has around 30 expansions. Yeah, Sims games are... Oh, there's a ledge right here. Are big on expansions. That is definitely for sure. Lego Batman 3 is really bad. I wasn't a fan. You ate a delivery of grilled chicken sandwich, spent the day suffering food poisoning. Yeah, man, I know how you feel. Because I've had food poisoning a few times in my life. It is not a fun time. And it's like, usually when it's food poisoning, it's things that could be easily fixed if the people who make the food actually follow basic fucking health procedures. And as a healthcare worker, the fact that people don't wash their hands still kind of shocks me at times. And to be fair, I guess I don't wash it I don't wash it every single time I go to the bathroom, because if I just pee and urine's sterile anyway, so it's not going to hurt you. Okay, so there's only a couple of items left here on Mustafar. So we're actually pretty close to being done with this planet. Which is awesome. I mean, knock this planet out, we're going to be at, like, close to 1,000 just from this. It's not even that late yet. We do have to find Bosk here. He's doing a good job of being a little hidey-hider. I have no idea what I was trying to say with that statement, or why I said it that way, because it sounded weird. And there is still a brick on this planet, but I'm not really sure how to get to it right now. Never played any Silent Hill games. I mean, yeah, they have a lot of sad endings, because the whole franchise is very sad. It heavily focuses on some of that human emotion stuff. And I mean, I liked Silent Hill 1, and I really want to play Silent Hill 2 in September when it hits its 21-year anniversary, so it becomes legal in America. And it would have been legal for 3 years anywhere else in the world, or possibly for more years anywhere else in the world. Because here, at 18, you can serve in the military, you can buy certain guns in certain states, you can drive at 16, you can vote at 18, but God forbid you have a beer or a smoke. And don't forget, you can drive at 16 and carry a 3,000-pound hunk of metal down the road at 16.
But not.
Oh, so it's going to be a chase. I remember Boss being one of the bounty hunter characters in the old games. Okay, I can't actually hurt him. Or can I? That's weird. Dizziness, nausea, fatigue, stomachache, vomiting. Yep. That's what I had last time I had it. Sounds very much like what I had last time I got sick with it. Oh, he is not taking damage. Or not much. He could be a bit tricky. Good God, he barely takes any damage when he jumps. Why is C-3PO split in half?
Remember, you brought this on yourself.
The damage you do to me is so minimal, boss, it doesn't matter, especially because there's, like, literally no punishment for death in LEGO games. That's a hit. 17, you haven't driven yet. And I was driving... I mean, I got my permit at 15 like we normally do, and then drove at 16. Driving's overrated. It's rage-inducing. Especially when you're around a bunch of people that don't know how to drive. You want a motorcycle? I don't know. That's a little unsafe. Especially around here, I would not want to be on a motorcycle. The live-action Silent Hill. Ooh, yep, I have... Isn't that the one that tried to jump scare the audience with a Pop-Tart? With like a Pop-Tart popping out of the toaster, and that's what they did for a jump scare? I kind of want to see it just because. Because I love a good, awful movie. I love terrible movies that I can laugh at. It's fun. Yeah, I love terrible movies that I can laugh at. And that seems like it'd be a good one to laugh at. God, this guy's being a little bit of a bitch. He does not want to die. I mean, I don't want to die yet either, but he is being very evasive. And he's not taking much damage is the problem. Like, he's not hard to hit. Can I... Does shoot him in the air do anything? It does not. God, he's just not taking damage. Yeah, everyone around you are driving. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. But I mean, legitimately around here, especially when it rains, people legitimately do not know how to drive. They will drive half the speed limit. They will swerve lanes. I almost get in like 3 wrecks every time I get in the freaking car. At least when I'm like driving to work and stuff, I'm literally in like 2 to 3 wrecks, almost. Obviously, I'm not in 2 to 3 wrecks, but it feels like I'm going to be in 2 to 3 wrecks every time I get in the car here. He's almost dead, though. He is dying slowly. Hold on, I need a shot. Which I will say, though, I know that yesterday was Thursday, but, like, since Nick was here... That was probably the most I've drank in one night in a while. But it was fun. And I really wasn't hungover. That was definitely the most overall I've had in a while. And certainly would not recommend to the normal person. Oh! Well, that was a lucky find. I won't complain. I don't know how I got that, but I ain't complaining. So is Mustafar done? It's gotta be close. 3 side missions, of course. But are all the puzzles done, is the question. Yes. Okay. So that is... Oh, there's 1 brick missing. Okay, so it must not come out till later. And there's a ship missing, so... They probably don't come up till later. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's escort Gongbu to his destination. Or Gonkbu. Let's do that. You drove for 2 years, didn't like it, and had 2 accidents. Yeah, that sounds like my first 2 years driving. I had 3 accidents in my first 2 years. Now, they were never my fault, which is a good thing. They were never my fault, so it didn't affect my insurance or anything, and I didn't have to pay for it. But I had 3 accidents in 2 years. Or like, more like 2.5 years, but they were all when I was in high school. Because people literally do not know how to act. And like in each case, they were in a... All 3 of them were in parking lots, which are the most dangerous places on Earth, I'm pretty sure, for drivers. The first 2 were the school parking lot. And the last one was a different parking lot that was just a fender bender that didn't do too much or take too much to fix, but it was still... certainly wasn't my fault because the idiot backed into me while my car was stationary, while her car was stationary, I'm pretty sure. Or near stationary. You keep hearing the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, that's common in the Star Wars universe. Uh-oh, we got more ships. They're doing a little bit of damage to Gonky, but not much. He'll be okay. What is that? Just like floating up there. I need to go fly over to that once we're done with the side quest. See if I can figure out what that is. Oh, this reminds me actually of the other VR title. No Man's Sky VR. Dude, that is gonna be epic. For some reason, I kind of thought that the game had a VR... Oh, that's what that was. Never mind. For some reason, I kind of thought the game already had a VR version. I guess I'm thinking more like Minecraft. But that is gonna be awesome. Like, that sounds amazing. Like, No Man's Sky in VR. Now that No Man's Sky is actually a good game, which I really need to pick up the PS5 version at some point, if it's on a decent price, or rent it or something, because I can auto-pop it. It's a free platinum. But I actually would not mind playing it some. Maybe not on stream or anything, but at least for myself. Because it changes constantly, and it's changed many times, but it's like actually good now. Which, speaking of changing and actually good now, I never finished that Homefront the Revolution playthrough. Maybe I'll go back and do that. I don't know. I guess it depends on what people want to see. It's like, I kind of want to go back and finish it, but also, it's Homefront the Revolution. It's not a good game. I'm not entirely sure it's something that I would enjoy going back for more. I do still need to finish that COD Vanguard handgun run, though. I just haven't had the time to. I've been busy. But I want to finish that off on like a weeknight or something. Just knock it out, because I should be able to finish in like an hour. There's only 2 missions left of it. I wish it was like in Battlefront where you could like slow yourself down and just get behind the other ships. There's one left. Where is he? There he is. Got him. Alright, Gongboo. Or Gongboo. What is he? Well, what was the purpose of that? If all he was going to do was slam into an asteroid, then what was the purpose of that? All he did was slam into a damn asteroid. Driving is overhyped, like growing up. Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, well, we knocked that out. That's good. Ooh, we have several ships available. Let's buy them. We got more than enough studs to buy whatever we want. Studs aren't the problem anymore. It's Kyber Bricks. They're the problem. Those are of a more limited supply. So we still have 3 capital ships to find. That's all good. Let's see if we can finish upgrading the Bounty Hunter. Hell yes! Bounty Hunter is done. So, only 4 categories left. Awesome. And do we have any new characters to buy? Yes, we have several. I wish, though, that they could fix the game to where once you click on a character, their new character notification goes away. Because it's annoying for people that are OCD like myself to have to keep looking at. Because I've already looked at these characters several times each. Like, just clear it from my queue so I don't have to keep looking at it. Unless it's an actually new character that I don't yet own, like that. And was that the librarian? I see it. Is that the librarian? It is, yeah. Because I remember her from, do you guys remember the Star Wars Episode 3 video game on, like, PS2? That game was really good. Like, that was a surprisingly good Star Wars game. It had, like, all sorts of custom battles and stuff you could do. Jedi versus Jedi, like, full-blown, like, lightsaber battles and stuff. That was a good game. I actually do remember that. I barely beat it as a kid, though. Like, I think I barely beat the final battle, including the secret final level, which has a really interesting secret ending. Okay, anyone else I can buy? That's all I care about, is if I can buy any new characters. Because I don't care about these ones I've interacted with before. Oh, there we go. There's a new character. Let's get him. No, you weren't supposed to go there. Is it because I phased too far off the screen? Must have been. Okay, TIE Fighter pilot. Alright, we're still missing one there. Sand Trooper variant. Nope, no more there. Any dark side? feel like I already own... Well, no, I'm missing one of the dark side characters, and I don't know who it is. Snoke. Oh, I don't have Supreme Leader Snoke. That makes sense. He's on Hexagon. No new protocol droids. What about extra? Any new extra characters? Probably not, but just... Oh, wait, I see one. Yeah, let's get him. Another character. All new characters are good characters. Because it builds toward that overall 100%. Oh, another new character. Let's get him. Oh, wait, is that another one? I think there's another one. There is another one. Let's get them. More characters. Hate the fact that the dark side characters have to be better than the Jedis. Yeah, they kind of are at times. So Mustafar is almost done. Side quests that haven't been knocked out yet, and that's it. Let's see if we can knock any of them. I can't do any of them yet. Okay, nothing else we can do here. Which means I think we might play a story mission or two. When you realize you've spent your life talking about games and playing them, and then you realize that other done crimes had trouble with the police and so on. And your parents still complain about your past. There were times where they complained. Mine did, at least. In the LEGO games. Yeah, I mean, they're really good because they can use a dark side of the Force items. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, guys. Gotta pee real quick. And then I think we're going to tackle some story content, because we haven't really done that on one of these streams. That'll be fun. Alright. Let's tackle some story missions. Haven't really done that on these. And the problem is I don't know where stuff is on these missions. And half of these are like on rails vehicle missions. This isn't. Most of the ones in episode 6 I don't think are. I think there's only one, the final Death Star run, which might be actually half of a mission.
Doesn't seem to be anyone here. Let's go back and tell.
Alright. Let's go ahead and buy all the hints. Just in case. So we need complete without causing any trouble. Okay, that's gonna have to be a story part then. I don't think I can do that without being in the story mode, unfortunately. Yeah, that's gonna require me to be in the story mode. Okay. Most likely. That's fine. There's several things in this game that actually do require you to play in the story mode to be able to get through them, which is like feels really weird because that's usually not how LEGO games are. And we're alerted. Yeah. That's not surprising. I am worried this level might be just a bit too complicated for my simplified and intoxicated brain. We may need to go for a level that's a little less complicated. I don't know what that did. Is that going to be a mini kit, though? If that's a mini kit, then I'm happy. It is not. So yeah, that section is going to have to be done in story mode. Which, again, is really weird that they actually have things that can only be done in story mode. I don't feel like that's normal for LEGO games. I feel like it's usually things that can be done in story mode versus things that have to be done in free play. Ooh, what's this?
I am C-3PO.
I don't know what it is.
I believe this is where I come in.
Maybe this? Nope. About room 327. No. Probably not this. I probably don't have the code then. Damn. Or if it's like one of the other levels and the code's earlier in the level, which is also possible. That I kind of forgot to acknowledge would be a thing. Okay, so we can go down there. There's something back there. Aha! That looks like something I can use the Force on. Let's do it.
Splendid. We have been without an interpreter since our master got angry with our last protocol droid and disintegrated him.
Disintegrated?
Guard.
Was that actually a quote from it?
Droid might be useful. Fit him with a restraining bolt and take him back to His Excellency's main audience chamber.
Don't leave me! No!
You're a feisty little one, but you'll soon...
Unless this is like just a secret? Was that just like an Easter egg, maybe? That's kind of what that feels like. Yeah, I'm thinking that may have just been an Easter egg. Alright, That's one mini kit. I love how they've maintained the same old design from the old games, though. I do like that. And then there's something we need a scoundrel for. Now, I don't know what that's gonna do. Opens a door.
Mysterious bounty hunter?
I'm not a bounty hunter. Oh, wait, you're referring to how it would be if we were playing the normal story. That is exactly what he is doing. So I guess I can only get in there if I have the key for this. I want to look around a bit and see if I can find a key, because that's how some of these missions are. Where they end up giving you access to the key within the mission. So let's look around a bit, see if we can find it. There's panels down here. Can't do anything about that. Let's climb up. Let's see what's up here. So there's a couple things there to blow up. But for some reason it's got him all the way back here. Just kill the Gungans, or not Gungans, whatever they're called, the guards. They have a weird name. Okay, let's destroy this. Okay, that's a switch. So what does that do? It lowers a platform. So this was probably required, wasn't it? Okay, before we do that, let me go back and look for a Chewbacca panel. Or not a Chewbacca panel, a C-3PO panel. I probably just shot through this and asked questions later when I first did this. Just kill everything. Honestly, it's fine. Can I get on this cannon? Oh, I can! None. Never mind. They destroyed the cannon.
Band really needs some new songs.
There's our C-3PO panel. I was correct. We can get a code.
Could I please ask that you refrain from pulling me apart?
Jabba's Palace Droid Pool Room.
Certainly be of assistance
Excellent.
here.
We're gonna get another mini kit. Might not even play like the entirety of these missions, just because I don't know if I feel like dealing with thinking about things.
I am terribly sorry, but I am not the droid you're looking for.
Some of this stuff requires thinking, and I'm not sure I have the mental capacity to think. Or want to have the mental capacity to think right now. It's Friday night. It's my time to zone out. And not give a shit about anything. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Wrong code. Alright, so we get into here. We are getting some collectibles though, which is good about this. That looks to be a force-sensitive object, so switch to Obi-Wan.
I'll handle this.
We're making a picture of Jabba. How nice. Okay, we made a ladder. I assume that's going to matter here in a second. Then we have to throw 5 things at the Rancor when we get to the end of the mission, so that is one thing that I want to hold on for.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, there's several mini kits in this area. If I could knock out 4 of them, that would be great. just look up the last one I'm missing and knock out at least one challenge. And like I said, there's that one challenge we can't do because it looks like it has to be done in story. I might look at the video, though, for it just because... there are several of those, like, stealth-type challenges, and usually having a video guide is a little more helpful for them. Just so you know exactly what you have to do for them. Got it. That's 3, 2. Never mind, that's 2. But there is a puzzle here that, if we solve it, should get us to 3. Okay, but does this actually help me? What does this do? Okay, I can break that. Where is this hidden? It's got to be hidden somewhere. So we already went in here. There's nothing else in there. Come on, I want to get at least one more of them. Let's do this. Let's get this door open. I don't know if this was required for the story or not. I feel like it probably wasn't. Gives us free reign access to this room. It sounds like something's bouncing around somewhere. Ooh, we got a mini kit down here. We need a power cell. Let's see if we can find it. Just break everything until it shows up, pretty much, is generally a decent strategy. That was a purple stud. Purple studs are always good. They're worth the most. Oh, that's the Han Solo block. Hold on. Wait a minute. We don't want to use it on that. We want to go back here first. Use it here. That's probably going to be copyrighted somehow. That's 3. Okay, okay. How do you get paid with your streams? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it if you can get a good following behind you and be more consistent than I am. Because I constantly get to an inconsistent point with my content. Alright, I don't know how to get the other 2. I'm going to have to go for those on a future playthrough. Let's just knock this out and knock out the Sarlacc. Not Sarlacc, but the Jedi challenge that's coming up.
Who are you?
Someone who loves you.
Yeah, I think you can do it if you can really, like, get either a niche type of following for a certain type of thing.
Jabba, I was just on my way to pay you back.
And apparently some people make way more than I do per milli, which is how they count it. It's like per 1,000 views, approximately how much money you make per 1,000 views. And a lot of channels have more success than I do. Because I'm not family friendly. I don't know if that matters as much now. But I'm definitely not a family friendly YouTuber. I say and do things that can get offensive. Though for me, I already know that YouTube isn't a full-time job for me, so it doesn't really bother me. And I'm not, no sponsors or anything, so Like, you can get sponsorships and stuff, and that can help you grow as a channel. But how often do you get paid specifically? They will pay you, or YouTube will pay you. What's going on here? Oh, did I need to be playing as C? Never mind. Okay. Whatever. Oh, there's a collectible here, though. Okay. Wait, we were already... Okay, I'm now legitimately confused as to what I'm supposed to do about this.
Well, isn't this quite the treat?
But yeah, some people have more success with, like, getting that stuff. But in terms of when you get paid, it's about the 10th day of the month. Usually. It's about the 10th day of the month. And it's only if you have made at least $100. Once you reach $100 in your AdSense, that's how you get paid. Okay, I need to throw shit at the Rancor. I mean, you can try making a family-friendly series and see if you actually make anything for it. See if it actually does anything. I don't know if it would, but I would say, like, never count that idea out. I agree that it's boring. But, like, I mean, it's how you... It's how people made money for a while. I think that a lot of that stuff has kind of gone away. A lot of that craziness. Because there was that whole time period where it was like you had to be family friendly in order to get any sort of ad revenue. Even though I still don't feel like I was. There we go. Finish the Rancor challenge. Okay. So, there's one challenge that has to be done in story, and there's a mini kit that I don't know where it is. Good enough for now. I'll take it. Well, I'll do it more later. But yeah, family friendly is definitely boring, but I am like one of the most non-family friendly streamers there is. Because of my shit-faced drunkenness. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that consistently streams drunk. So they used to be like an only use me blade kind of thing. Alright, skip that. Can't imagine getting True Jedi while playing as Chewie. I mean, True Jedi's easy once you have the multipliers. It's not hard. Oh, that was an explosive that I wasn't supposed to blow up. Whoops. Oops-a-poops, eh? Something that Lizard Guy used to would say. About making a fundraiser. I'm not sure you're allowed to make a fundraiser. I think you would have to do the Patreon. I don't think they'll let you make a fundraiser for yourself. I feel like YouTube would find issues with that. Because it's YouTube. And we all know how good YouTube is. That's my sarcasm voice. A Patreon would not be a bad idea, though. Because that's a legitimate way to do sort of whatever you need to. Because people make decent amounts off of that, you know? It's how people keep their channels alive, and there's a mini kit. Okay. I'll take it. Harry Potter has True Wizard, Jurassic Park has True Survivor, yeah. They all have their different naming variants of it. Okay, I feel like there's probably like a challenge for shooting these things down. Is there not? Well, that's surprising. Usually that's a thing. Okay, so we gotta get up there. At least this is a shorter level. Wait, are we already almost done with the level? Well, damn, what was I supposed to do? Was that it? If that's all this level was, then I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. Okay, no, it's not. I was about to say, there's no way that's all we had to do. That wouldn't have made sense. Alright. Now it makes more sense. Side account with Twitch? I'd say do it. I'd say diversify the income. You know, like, I will say, though, supposedly being a Twitch partner has some issues to it. I've heard of people that have issues with it. Getting it to work right and getting, like, almost screwed over by it. So I'd just say that if you want to do that, maybe be a little bit careful. I mean, I think you can still get, like, super donations or whatever they're called.
I'm not being paid enough to do that.
Not being paid enough to do that, that sounds like my everyday job. Mostly because of travel expenses, honestly. Everything else is well paid, but not the travel. Travel can be a bit of a thing. Lego Jurassic World, yeah. PS3 version's fine. Jurassic World isn't one of the, like, broken games or anything, so I think you're gonna be fine. Was I supposed to do that? I legitimately don't remember this. I don't remember this mission. Maybe I was drunk when I played the first time? I have no idea. I do not remember this mission at all, though. Like, this is the only mission so far that I don't actually have any memory of. Well, that's that weird thing. That weird creature thing. That could qualify for a lot of Star Wars stuff. And there's the music that's probably going to find a way to get me copyrighted, because of course it will. Shut that music off. And I have no idea if I'm doing this the way I'm supposed to. Salacious Crumb? Oh, that's the little creature. Never mind. I thought we were fighting Jabba here. Not the little gremlin-looking thing. Is it dead? Almost. Okay, it's dead. It's gonna go to Jabba now. Crashed a few times. That's not a big deal. 5:14 a.m. Good God, man. That is either really early or really late, depending on who you are as a person. But thanks for stopping by, Invisible. Good to hear from you. I do not blame you at all. That would be either very early or very late for me. Very early, actually, because I've never pulled a true all-nighter. That's a fun fact about me, guys. I've never pulled a full, true, like, all-nighter, even in college. I think the latest I've ever been up was 3 in the morning. I've never done a full all-nighter.
If I ever meet this thing again.
So there's my trivia if I ever show up on a trivia game show someday. How many times has ZPTV123 had an all-nighter? 0! And also, if anyone's stupid enough to cast me in their game show, let me know, because I'd be happy to join. and reap the free money from it.
That mangy monkey lizard isn't completely useless after all.
Okay, I don't think I did this correctly, because I think that there are several collectibles I missed. There's no way. Yeah, I missed several items. Oh god, I wasn't even close. Where the hell are the other items, though? Okay, hold on just a second here. Where is everything? Test the weapons at the front of the barge. Something fell overboard. The Gaunt droid. I knew that was going to be something. Fix and shoot something. Oh shit! Wait, that's... I've already dealt with that one. I've dealt with that one already. I am not interested. I already own the Trade Federation battleship. Look, it's right here. There it is. Wait, I can summon 2 of them? Oh, now I'm breaking the game. There's 2 Trade Federation battleships. That shouldn't be possible. I mean, technically it should be if you watch the first movie, but still. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, man, it was good to hear from you. And you're continuing to grow. You're doing a good job, so be proud of what you've accomplished so far, because you haven't been at it for that long. It took me a very long time to get to where I am now, so you're doing good so far. Aha! So this is the forward droid thing. That's a mini kit. Okay, so we have something fell overboard, the Gaunt droid, and something else canon related. What are our side quests here, though? Boba Fett with the deflected bolt, so we need to be a Jedi for that. And with a thrown lightsaber while he's in the air. Okay.
This should be easy.
Yep, that was easy.
I'm very busy.
Well, even if I finished the challenges, I'd be fine with that. Wait till he gets up in the air. I don't know what it wants me to do for that, though. There's a Gaunt droid thing. We'll do that later. Okay, so he goes flying in the second phase of the fight, so we're not even going to worry about it here, because he flies more often in the second phase. Alright, where'd he go? Yeah, he flies in the second phase. Got him. So that's all the challenges done. So there's still the Gaunt droid. There's the thing that's overboard. That I don't know what it is. And there's something else. Ooh, that was a good hit. Hit him with his own rocket. I actually have the Lego set for this this battle, the ship and everything. So he falls into the Sarlacc pit, which would not have been a good ending for him. Thankfully, it was retconned. Might buy Lego Incredibles. Incredibles is good because it's short. It's a 15-hour platinum. Sorry, that's the water bottle. From what I remember, it has a couple of, like, more annoying things to it. I mean, it's far from a hard platinum, so you're not going to be in a bad shape by playing it. It's a good enough game for what it is. Alright, so is that our Gaunt Droid? It is. So let's see. Where does he need to go? There is a container there. There's our gold things there. We don't want to shoot those yet. Okay, what do you need me to do here, game? Blow these up and see what it creates. Is that what creates a staircase?
This is easy.
Okay, I think... Okay, so that guy jumps out there. Alright, I gotta think about this for a second. Figure out what I'm missing. There's something in here. Thought I saw a build option. I did. Okay. That's our Gaunt Droid pad. That is our Gaunt Droid pad, so where is he? Well, how do I get him up there? I have the access point for him. I gotta figure out how to get him up there. He can jump. Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Is, that should work, actually. Okay, let me try that. That should work. Let's see if I can make it work. Alright, where's the Gaunt Droid? Wait, where did he go? Gaunt Droid! Where'd you go, little guy? Come on now. You might not attempt it on PS3. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't remember having any issues with it, personally. Where did that Gaunt Droid go? Because that's very clearly what's needed here. Is that him? There he is. He's blending in. Come on, little guy, let's go. I'll figure out how to get him up there. And I'm not sure if I can. Wow, that's annoying. Do I need to put another, like, platform up there or something? Maybe? No? Maybe I just need to reposition these? This might just take some finagling. I mean, clearly it's what I have to do. Like, it's obvious what I have to do. I have to get the Gaunt Droid up there. Okay, that's gotta be good. We can jump there, jump there, jump there. How do I get him up here, then? Because I'm not seeing an option. Because clearly that... Can I play as a Gonk droid? Okay, hold on just a second here.
I'll do this one for free.
What would a Gonk droid be classified as? Oh, I can. I can play as a Gonk droid. So that's probably what you're supposed to do. Okay. I didn't realize I could do that. Got that one knocked out. So there's one more. I don't know how to get to that one. Which one is it? Colossal Cannon. Okay, I actually do have an idea of how to get this one. That's gotta be it, yep. Yes! Mission complete. That is everything on this level. I figured it out with no help. I feel smarticle. Speaking of smarticle, apparently last night was the Scripps National Spelling Bee, which has the smartest freaking kids out there. I don't know how they do it. I mean, the funny thing is, I'm not bad at spelling. Like, I think I would have been able to win, like, a school-wide spelling bee. I would have had no chance in, like, any sort of regional or national. But I think I could have done well at, like, a school-based one. Like, I think I could have competed at school level. Endor the line. We're not missing much here. Prologue for The Force Awakens is the end of Return of the Jedi. Yeah, because Force Awakens was also a rehash of A New Hope.
Over there, Rebel! They're looking for the shield generator!
So what are we missing here? That's not very helpful. What's our challenge? Jedi mind tricks. Oh, well, we can do that.
Well, isn't this quite the treat? Step back. I'll handle this.
I don't know if that counts or not. Or if I have to do something else. Oh, wait, I know what to do.
Come on, Kenobi. You're better than that.
Let's influence. And then... Die, bitch! Okay, that's not what I had to do. How is that not correct? I'm now confused. It's gonna be one I have to look up. That's what it's looking like. Make them fight amongst themselves. Damn, he keeps dying pretty quickly. Panic? Or am I supposed to use... let me try distract. Let me try distract. That was it. Okay. Got that done. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Well, nope, not that character. Let's swap over to a character that can actually deal with that. If we can knock this out quick, that would be awesome. Ooh, this looks tricky. This looks like a puzzle. Or we're cooking something on an open campfire. that wakes up the... Okay, you know what? I ain't gonna complain. Got that one done. That mission was easy. Hey, Trophy Hunter. Injustice games, I did not. Star Wars episodes go like... I would put 5 ahead of 4. And 3 ahead... Oh, wait, you mean in terms of the order they came out. Okay, yeah. Yep, that's correct. I thought she meant, like, best to worst or something. But yeah, they do. They go in a weird order. That's how it's always been. Because you had the original trilogy, and then a decade or more later, they decided, hey, let's make a prequel to this. And then a decade after that, they decided, hey, let's make a sequel trilogy finally. And let's fail it entirely because we don't care about our fans. So those two are done. The Chewbacca defense, we gotta do it. The lawyer defense. We gotta do it. The Chewbacca defense. It's apparently a courtroom defense according to South Park. Which, of course, if South Park says something, it's gotta be true, right?
This shouldn't be too much trouble.
Oh, yeah.
South Park says something, it's gotta be true. What the hell character am I? Am I the fucking alien from American Dad? This is what it looks like. Trees hiding something valuable, battle-damaged vehicles, and rebel nets. Okay. We're only missing one challenge, that's what I care more about. Sweep the leg! Trigger the log trap. That's like my dog trying to sweep the leg of the other dog. Because he literally can't fight if he doesn't cheat by sweeping the leg. Because he's so stupid and lazy. But we love him though, because he's sweet. Even though he's very stupid. You see, the funny thing is, Episode 2 is my least favorite Star Wars movie. Of the live actions, that is. Not counting, you know, Clone Wars. Because Clone Wars doesn't count. Go for my cookout. Because I had cookout for lunch. Because Friday's the day I get to eat out. It's the day I treat myself to real food. Well, not even real food, just it's the day I treat myself to eating out without having to cook my own lunch. No, Last Jedi is not my least favorite. I don't like the movie. I have serious issues with it, but it's not quite my least favorite. My least favorites are episodes 1 and 2. I don't know what to build. Build the Ewok horn, I don't know. I just have a very angry relationship with The Last Jedi. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. Sweep that leg. Oh, we're not sweeping the leg here. That is an angry ATST. We just need a helmet and we can complete our Stormtrooper disguise. That might be enough for the trophy. Which, speaking of trophies, of course Horizon Forbidden West got its New Game Plus Ultra Hard mode. The problem is, it's not like the first game where the Ultra Hard mode was considered reasonable. This one has no Shield Weaver armor. So I am not looking forward to that in the slightest. Like, that is going to be a miserable experience the whole way through. I am really not looking forward to that game with its DLC. And I feel like it's going to be fairly difficult. Like, I know that the game isn't that long. It's actually a little bit shorter than the first one. But ultra hard mode with no shield weaver armor scares me. Because that's really the main thing that made the original one possible, was the shield weaver armor.
This will be easy.
And apparently there's new equipment available in the New Game Plus, so maybe there's something equivalent to it. I'd be highly doubtful of it existing. That would be the only thing that would make it fair. I mean, I'll do it eventually, don't get me wrong, because that's a franchise I intend to have at 100%. Especially because it's going to get, you know, real DLC someday. But I'm still a little bit salty. Salty like a steak. Steak should have a bit of salt in it. That's how you know you got a good steak. I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. Because I'm 8 shots deep into a bottle of bourbon. And I've had a somewhat challenging week, so I deserved it. Not my most challenging week by any means, though. Okay, bring it back online with not that, never mind. Use this guy. Bring it online. 3 through 7 were the best ones. I mean, out of the numbered series, yes. Once you count in Rogue One, I would have to disagree. Because I think that Rogue One is easily one of the best Star Wars movies. There's the Ewok trap. I think I need to be, yep, we got it. That should be it. That should be our, completion. Yeah, Rogue One is one of my personal favorites. Oh, hell yes! What do we get? Is that 1,000 Kyber Bricks? Celebrate good times. Come on. It's celebration time. Celebrate good times. Come on. We got 1,000 Kyber Bricks today. I am very happy. 1,000 Kyber Bricks out of 1,200 total. So that's 3 missions done. We still have to do Fulfill Your Destiny and a Plan to Save Han. Plan to Save Han I can't do in free play. Well, let's try this one. Let's see if we can do it. We gotta see what we can do. We were at 1,000 Kyber Bricks. We're at like 86%.
And now you must know your father can never be turned from a dark side. So will it be with you. You're wrong.
Yeah, remember, he saw that Space Hitler could be redeemed, but not Ben Kenobi. Because that's the direction they decided to go in. Because fuck that. Because I fucking hate The Last Jedi, and I fucking don't like Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker. But I understand why it failed. It wasn't really the fault of J.J. Abrams. Okay, fill the stud meter. We're probably gonna die while I look at the mini kits and stuff. Protocol droid. Emperor's toy box. And something battery related. And what's the mission I'm missing here? The Imperial Weapons Crate, okay.
I can taste it.
I think I gotta win the first round to get to it. Come on. Go down. There we go.
I feel the good in you. The conflict.
But you couldn't feel any possible good in Ben Solo. Despite you saving your father that was Space Hitler. Yeah, that's logic in Star Wars, right? We're all still salty about that. Real Star Wars fans are salty about that. As we deserve to be, because they ruined Luke's character with The Last Jedi. That's part of the reason I hate The Last Jedi, is because they destroyed Luke as a character. And apparently, what's-his-face that played Luke was not happy with it either.
There you are.
Mark Hamill, apparently he was not happy with it either. I blanked out on his name there. But apparently he was not very happy with the way he was portrayed in The Last Jedi either. Because that's a character you grow to know and play as for years and years. Which it took me until like 2021 to know that Mark Hamill voiced Lord Ozai in Avatar. Which is like kind of fitting but also kind of surprising. Because, you know, he's spent his life as the voice of Luke Skywalker, or the role of Luke Skywalker, who's the hero of the world, the galaxy. And then he plays the evil Fire Lord of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm shocked I never knew that, but I realize it, like, it makes sense now. Like, he's always played the good guy. Did I screw something up? Oh wait, no, we're good. Now we can play as...
It's over. You have lost.
Eat lightning, bitch.
We shall see.
We shall see. He 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 he. My Emperor Royal Gods are here to eat your holes. I wasn't supposed to be able to do that. And I have no idea what I said. But it worked. Break the game. There's a C-3PO panel. Oh, it's a lock. Damn it. Why is there a baking show for the Emperor?
Hello.
I don't know if I have a key for this.
How may I be of assistance? I can certainly be of assistance here.
I doubt that any of these are correct. How am I supposed to do it then? Like, where's the code? Alright, I gotta try to think about this for a second here. We got a power core here, which is fine and all, but where does this go? Here? Oh, is this gonna turn it on? Maybe? It's something. It's an R2-D2 point. For the bouncy house. Never mind, it's not an R2-D2 point. So we need a C-3PO unlock. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Got it. It's over here.
Somehow this resists me.
And there's something else here. Well, I don't know what order they're supposed to go in. I mean, there's only 6 orders they can go in, because there's only 3 options. So there's only 6 orders they can go in. Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. Confirmed. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, let's try... Like I said, there's only about 6 options this can be. That? Oh! Middle's correct! So Jar Jar needs to go on the right side. And this dude needs to go on the left side. Okay. Let's do it. We got it. We got it. Then we just gotta switch to C-3PO for a thing. And we're actually gonna have another complete mission here, which is gonna leave us with one more. Switch him to Obi-Wan. Let's let him jump over everything. I swear I don't think I could do this in the original version. We got a new code here, so mash the square button for it. Death Star Throne Room. You hate Jar Jar? Yeah... He is not a well-liked character.
Bounty hunter, jetpack mechanic.
For very good reason. He is not a good character. Which is why they completely removed his role pretty heavily after Phantom Menace. Come on, where is it? There it is. Okay, do that. So what's that gonna do? Ah, I got it. Turn Palpatine's cooking show into something else. And that should be everything for this mission. So I missed 1 brick from the earlier part of this. From that first mission that I couldn't do. Ooh, the Micro Death Star 2. Wait, I'm still missing a challenge? Wait, what challenge am I missing? Empire weapons crate and use the weapons within. Okay, let's see if we can figure this one out. I feel like it's gotta be hidden.
You're kidding, right?
Maybe here? Is that it? Oh, that's it. That's exactly what it is. We got this. And we got it. That is it. That is that. Mission completed. So I only missed one thing in this movie. It's 1 level challenge and 1 mini kit from the first one. From the first level of it. Oh, no, it's done. Yep. Okay, so it's just this. So plan to save Han. We're missing one mini kit and one challenge, but the challenge has to be done in story mode. Let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna give it a try. Even if I can't do the mini kit, I can possibly do the story trophy. More like Jar Jar stinks. Oh, you need a meme for that. But yeah, Jar Jar is not a good character.
Taking you to Jabba. We gonna blow our cover or find a more subtle route? Stay close, Chewie.
So I must have just like...
I'm not undoing the handcuffs. Now stop asking.
Okay, I need to be careful here. Okay, made it through that. I don't know what the last mini kit is.
Yoga.
So we're gonna focus on this. Chewie can now cross the bridge. I like the way this is going so far. But I don't know what that other mini kit is the problem. I'd like to finish this movie tonight, if possible. Alright, they can go away like that. Doesn't bother me.
There has to be a way through that door.
Okay, so I have to kill these guys. Is there another way to do it? So I'm worried this is going to screw my challenge. Maybe it's just don't set off an alarm? Because you have to do that. You can't progress the mission without doing that.
Both need to be operating it to get the door open.
So there's no way to do it without doing that.
Now stay quiet and keep your eyes open for Han.
So then Han's down here. We got to get his power core.
Han.
Maybe? I honestly don't know if I did it right. If I didn't do it right, I'm going to have to look up a guide because this is a little confusing. Plus, there's a missing mini kit that I can't find.
Leia. I know that laugh. Look, Jabba, I was just on my way to pay you back, but I got a little sidetracked.
It's too late for that, Solo.
You will take me to Jabba now.
A green hot dog, so a gonorrhea hot dog. That seems real healthy.
Lead the way.
I guess I didn't do it. So I didn't cause any trouble, though. There's no way to get through that part. What did it want me to do then? I don't know what it wanted me to do.
I'm a guest of no importance.
I said I'm going to have to look that one up, because I don't see any other way to do it. Which is fine. We can just look up a guide for this mission. That's fine. We'll do whatever's needed. It's not a big deal. Just a little bit annoying, because I thought I did it right. I'd love to know what I did wrong, so I can correct it. So what did that do? Oh, this is different. This is not how I did it last time.
He can let us in and tell us where he keeps the blue milk.
The blue milk? Blue milk does not sound very appetizing. I'd rather have some ramen noodles. I feel like this isn't how it was in the original.
You will help me get past this door.
I will help you get past this door. Okay, apparently the game's just not going to work properly. Let's look over here. Well, the game's not going to work properly, so I'm just going to have to look this level up. Because I can't figure this out off of what I know about it. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. Eventually. But guys, we're running about 3 hours. So, I am pretty out of it at this point. But we did very well. We are at well over 1,000 Kyber Bricks, which is great. I wish the game would tell me, like, somewhere how many exactly that we have. But we're over 1,000, so we're in good shape. I'm trying to get like 40 to 50 a night is the goal. So that is going to be it for tonight, guys. Burping there. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell if you haven't already. The next stream may be yet another round of LEGO Star Wars, but according to you guys are interested in me doing like a legitimate, burp again, Fallout New Vegas playthrough, where I just play like my normal self. So I am certainly not against doing that. I think that'd be fun. So next stream will either be some more of LEGO Star Wars, or it will be something like that. There's also still the remainder of that Call of Duty Vanguard playthrough, but I think I'm just going to do that on a weekday because there's no way the rest of it's going to be successful. So that's going to be it again for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for another live stream.